Damn, wait, don't start. Okay. Oh fuck. Okay, whatever. I'll cut that out. Yeah. Whole lot of gang shit. What's up, y'all? We are back with more sappy romantic Bridgerton shit, of course.
Bring on the mush.
Bring on the mush.
Give it to me.
And this season that we're about to dive into is probably the most mushy, fucking heart wrench. Like you're gonna want to cry. It's just this season hurts more than any other fucking season. But before we get into that shit, everybody say what's up. Of course, we got Mo again.
Hello.
This gorgeous ass motherfucker. We got fucking Virgo again. Yeah. And joining us this time is the lovely, amazing fucking cosplayer, founder of 242 Cosplayer Nation. This bitch was just at a con in Trinidad. It was great. Was in the cosplay competition. Cosplay was fire. She's also just an amazing human and a nice person. SJ, how you doing today, babe?
I'm good. I'm recovering. From the
You feel a little bit better today?
Well, I actually have felt pretty good, surprisingly, because like travel takes a lot out of me. But the trip was so good that like I actually came back feeling all the good vibes. It's just the tiredness. So like today, I definitely took time to just veg out.
Good. You deserve it. But now that we got intros out the way, Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story. Oh my god. So, of course, like we always say when we start this shit, spoilers, we're gonna talk about this is only part one. Because this season is so
dense.
It's jam packed. It's jam fucking packed. Jam fucking packed because it goes back and forth with time. So you have Queen Charlotte right in between season 2 and season 3. I think it was her grandkid died.
Yeah.
Sorrows press, type shit.
Yeah. It's the grandchild and the daughter-in-law.
Yes, there you go. Thank you. So it's a grandchild and daughter-in-law. So we have that. We see her trying to navigate, trying to get her pet kids to, make heirs. But you also see the story of how her and George met and got together. And it is a powerful story. It really is. It's a little too loud for us traumatized people. Cause what the fuck? But it's so good. It's so good. So of course, first things first, how do we all feel about it and why? We're gonna do the school shit and why.
Not and why. I liked it, but there were aspects of it that pissed me off because yet again had my inner feminist foaming at the mouth. But the romantic end is really, really good. The social constructs I could have lived without just a little teeny bit.
Yeah. No, seriously. No, but fucking serious. This is probably this one right here I would rewatch multiple times. Like this
Oh yeah.
is oddly a comfort show. Like I love this season so much.
It made me a little jelly. I want my Queen Charlotte who's gonna be like, I was staying with you. I was staying with you.
Oh man,
I was like, what you got going on? I was staying with you.
oh man,
Yeah,
that scene there. Ugh.
Personally, Queen
That's
Charlotte
it.
is my favorite of the entire Bridgerton saga. And it's actually what made me watch Bridgerton, because I was determined not to watch it. And then my friend Nix and Ringo were watching Queen Charlotte while we were at MomoCon. And I was like,
Oh, I should have asked them to come then.
I see it now. I understand. I see what's happening. And also, like, I think the first thing that like really caught my attention was the wall scene. I was like, that would have worked on me. I hate to admit it, but it would have.
What got me watching it was the audio from the wall scene on TikTok, because I was doing the same thing. I'm like, I am not watching this crap. There is no way. You can't get me to watch this, because y'all got to understand, none of this stuff is in my wheelhouse. It's too real. I don't like historical crap. I don't care about the fashion. Like, none of this works for me. But then the twist at the end with that audio, and I'm like, all right, there might be something here.
Not gonna lie. I was hard down, like, yes, I'm about to watch this, give it to her. And then when I finally watched it, I was like, oh, it's worth it. You can't watch Bridgerton without watching the Queen Charlotte story. If you watch Bridgerton and skip over the story, it's like, how dare you? You can't.
You missed one of the best fucking love stories.
Best part.
The entire show.
It's time to make things make so much more sense.
You miss one of the best love stories, but you also miss the huge characterization of Queen Charlotte herself, because like Bridgerton has her a certain way, and then Queen Charlotte just adds context to that so well.
Right.
It added lore.
Yeah.
Right. Because I love how it expands on the wedding scene from season 2. Because that's the only time King George pops up in Bridgerton at all. So
wait, no, he was in. I think he was in the first season.
Was he?
Because that's when he yelled at her at the dinner table.
Okay, all right. So if you only watch Bridgerton, you missed all of that backstory.
Yeah,
and it's just like a weird point of confusion. Yeah, Queen Charlotte's crazy husband. No. There's way more to this than that.
Yeah, and like without watching Queen Charlotte, you also think she doesn't like him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because seeing it in Bridgerton, it's kind of like I don't like this man. But then when you watch Queen Charlotte, it's like, oh, she does not know what to do sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
She panics.
And it's not like it can get out that he's that far gone, because the second somebody finds out that King George can't navigate his way through the castle on his own, there goes the monarchy.
Yeah. That's a lot of weight to carry. And especially as being just, in that time where it's mainly a man's world. It's a man's world. And for her to be that, like, fuck that. I'm here.
Right.
I'm here.
I'm here. I'm queer.
It was wild. Like, I ain't gonna lie. When I did start seeing, like, her interactions before I saw Queen Charlotte, I seen her interactions from the very few scenes they did have her with the king. It was kind of like
I was like, damn, she don't like this nigga. All right. Shit.
Like, he going crazy.
But you can also see in her eyes there was something a lot deeper. Because I was like, I feel like she don't like him, but I feel like with the way her face look right now, it's not that. It's something a lot deeper. I also love the fact that Queen Charlotte is straight Shonda Rhimes.
Mm-hmm.
This is not in the book series at all. They did make it a book.
After the show came out, though.
After the show came out.
Oh, I didn't know
They was
that.
like, we got to do it now. We got to give her that story. because the
So-
show
They
came out.
novelized that
On
season.
the show.
No, this was straight Shonda Rhimes. So in the book series, Queen Charlotte is not in the book at all.
And
So,
the,
like,
the bounty
Lady
on
Danbury
Lady Brown and all of that
is-
is Lady Danbury in the book.
Yeah, the person that does all of what she does is Lady Danbury.
Mm.
So a lot of people were like, "Why is Queen Charlotte here?"
Danbury her own little?
Me
I feel like
too.
she deserves one.
I do want to see
I
that.
feel like she deserves one because, like, she's always in the show she plays as like the background, like that person who's like, "Listen, I know everything, and I don't say nothing." You're a friend to me. You're a friend to
Damn,
me.
is that me? Shit. Man, I was definitely a person in college that everybody told their business to because they trusted me. I knew everything.
Same.
And I was also friends with some of these people, so I was like, dang. So you just... Oh, hell, he adding shit. Okay. Sorry, I just saw something. But, like, I saw... Yo,
Man, he
we
tried
gonna get
so
to this
hard.
scene. We gonna get to this scene. That shit was funny.
It really was.
It's the
I
face.
hated Newton, bro. She fucking
No.
hated
That was number 2. Greatest dynamic of the season was Newton and Anthony. That was the.
that shit there, right there. Yes.
I said it last time. What was my favorite moment of season 2? His ass going in the lake.
That shit was funny. That shit was really funny.
Woo. Yeah, it was.
Also, FJ, I forgot to tell you, we might do a Bridgerton breakdown remix and add you on it.
Okay.
So we might redo it again and see what you do. You know what your take is. FJ's hot takes on Bridgerton season 2. Sorry, I choked a little bit. It hurt.
Don't die.
Are you okay?
Good.
That sounded like it hurt.
A little bit.
That's it. You see the pain in her face.
Like it hurt. Like you feel like that knot that just didn't want
Uh-huh.
to. No, I'm playing, but I'm not. But I'm playing.
Not like where this is
Shut up,
going.
Biggie.
Bro, get out of here.
Fucking hate you, bro. But all right. So we all personally love this season. Hold on, I think I have to sneeze.
Bless you.
I hate you. Never mind. Continue.
Don't say that. That'll jinx it.
That part, and then it won't come out. Fucking, you know, if you hate me, just say that. No, but
I don't. He is really strong. I don't have the capacity for it.
felt. Fucking felt.
I have
Anyway.
the capacity enough for all of us. It's fine.
Thank you.
I appreciate
Somebody
that.
gotta do it.
I will carry that weight.
So, in this part, how do we feel about Charlotte, George, as individuals? I got one
Okay.
more, but I'm gonna get into that in a second.
I don't think George is a bad person. I really think outside of what he was going through mentally, I don't think he was a bad person at all. I think that his tactics of how he was trying to protect her from it was a little harsh and a little extreme, but it fits that time zone. So it's like, but you could have did better, bitch. But like, I get it.
Right.
But I don't think he's a bad person, like, at all. Outside of that, he was just really fucking struggling, and he didn't have many resources back then, so it made it a lot harder for him to like navigate on what he's gonna do, how he's gonna figure out when there's not much information on mental health back in that time. As far as Charlotte goes, Charlotte's that bitch. Charlotte is that bitch. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. The
Even
slander,
when she was
I'll
telling
fight you
off
for
her
it.
fucking, even when she was telling off her fucking brother in the carriage
Oh,
about the goddamn whalebone. Oh my god.
Yeah.
My favorite line to Charlotte's brother. If you say that one more time, I swear I will have you beheaded. She was having none of her brother's bullshit. Like, none of it.
I hate you. Go away.
Yeah, man,
Mom said no.
but I love Charlotte. I felt bad for George because a big chunk of what was going on with him was not his fault. It was either his mental illness, which he can't help,
right,
or everybody around him who didn't try to help because they didn't know how to help, so they just hid it. I can't stand his mom. Like, again,
she was actually the next person I was gonna go to.
Yet again, I get why she was like that. It's just like with Miss Featherstone. I get why. The motivation, I understand. At the same time, lady,
sit your ass the fuck down.
Sit down.
Mind your fucking business, bitch. That's what I wanted her to say. Mind your fucking business, bitch.
Man.
Not even mind your business. Back off.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. What started my hate for her was when she wiped Charlotte's face.
Yeah. What started
mine
was when she made the artist paint Charlotte paler.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, make her lighter.
Right. Because this whole great experiment thing was your freaking idea. And now you're doing all this little nitpicky shit to try to hide it or minimize it or whatever.
Whitewash the fuck out of her.
Like, but
it was like, why? Why'd you do
George was messed up. They knew he was messed up. And of course, their methods of helping him are barbaric, but that was just a sign of the times. That was how they treated people back then, because that's what they thought you were supposed to do. Okay, cool, fine, great. A big chunk of what was wrong with him was not his fault. It's including his methods, because
I don't give a shit about.
My bad, I clicked something.
Okay.
I thought I clicked something back. That was my bad.
When he's putting in extra effort to keep Charlotte away from him, it's because he's trying to protect her. So it's not like he's screaming at her because he's genuinely mad. No, he just wants to get her to hate him so that she's safer.
Yep.
So yeah, I love Charlotte. I give her all the credit in the world because, like you said earlier, supporting somebody with a mental health issue, especially one as severe as his, is not an easy task. And she took it on anyway. Oh, well, she was in a situation where she could have avoided it, but she chose not to. Well, not necessarily she could have walked away because the contracts had been signed and she didn't have any kind of say in it, but she could have easily stayed in Buckingham House and never been around him and gone on the rest of her life, but she didn't.
She's like, nah, fam, we gonna be married, we gonna act like we married, and I'm gonna just, till death do we part, we gonna sickness through health, you know?
Plus, can we also point out the maturity and the depth that came out of a 17-year-old?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they were, I think he was 19 or 18. He's not that much older than her.
Okay, because they never said what his age was.
Yeah, he was not that much older than her.
Okay. So yeah, for being 17 and taking all of that on, props.
They cast it well because you can tell how they look. Like he didn't look that much older than her.
Right.
And on top of that, it was like it was a lot. It really was a lot.
I was wrong. He was like 22, 23.
Okay. I did, however,
he's a little bit older than her. Yeah, that's like 6 years.
I did, however, really want to hold him down and wax his eyebrows.
He did have bushy.
His eyebrows are ferocious.
Yeah.
These caterpillars on my face. Like, it tells you the beauty standards back then.
Yeah, man, you got caterpillars having a meeting on your forehead, bro. We got to do something about this.
I can't fucking stand it.
Can you imagine waxing back then?
Oh my god, that shit would hurt.
Yeah, but it's not a pleasant.
It's so bad. Oh my god. Oh like, no.
Okay,
they use
my
like
lady,
we'll
just be one more stripe. I don't want one more stripe. Walk away, for I have thee beheaded.
I hate you. I hate you so
I
much.
would have you beheaded if you take off one more strip.
I hate you so much. Esther, did you give your take on how you felt about Charlotte and George?
No, I love Charlotte. Like, she's so far been, aside from Penelope, like my favorite protagonist. And Kate. I liked Kate too a lot. But she was definitely my favorite because of her cunning. Like, her and Lady Danbury are probably two of my favorite characters from the entire series, because I love the way that they played the game. I love characters who like have to understand the rules of their society and work within them, and still manage to get out on top. So
They know
I
how
really
to finesse the system.
They
yeah,
did.
I really respected the way that they wrote her. I also related a lot to her and the struggle that she went through with George, because of the struggles that I faced in my own family with mental health issues. So like I think that in and of itself really touched me. So I really related to both of them. I felt bad for George, but I also was like, this shit is not an excuse, my guy. Like, you should not have pushed her away. Especially if you genuinely had feelings for her. But also, I do understand men are
Why you
like,
did it?
yeah, men are more prone to be like, I would rather push you away than potentially hurt you.
You see, yeah, that part. You see how damaged and broken I am.
Right.
Yeah.
I would rather you
Bitch,
think
that does not work.
See that I'm.
It
It
doesn't
don't work.
It doesn't. I don't.
Listen.
I think it's because guys aren't taught to be about
Y'all
emotion.
are too loud over here, bro.
Oh well.
Sorry.
Oh well.
I feel like
Get-
guys aren't
get
taught to
some-
be like
get some
emotional. So
dampeners
that was
then.
the aspect of it. They didn't take in feelings back then, or even now. But back then, they didn't take in consideration that men have emotions and feelings that they too can be like expressing out there. That
Because
wasn't
back then, emotions were for females, and females were inherently stupid. So
That part. So like, it was just it. No.
It is one of my biggest irritations with the show, though, and I know it's historically accurate, but I'm just like,
it drives me crazy too.
I'm just like, I feel like if y'all just talked about sex a little bit more, all of the shit that y'all are dealing with would go away. But you, it's British.
like a side recap back to the best way to, I mean, a best example for that is Daphne. Didn't know how babies were made.
Daphne.
And didn't understand, like, hey, this man hurting himself after we have sex. Like, what the fuck? Oh no, he's avoiding. He's doing the pull-out method. Got it.
He pulling out. Listen, Simon. I feel like Simon invented the pull-out method, bro.
Like,
Dude.
wait a minute. Are you telling me the pull-out method is 200-300 years old? Wait, huh? That I wasn't prepared for that at all.
Like, boy, we had the pull-out method before the pull-out method was even named the pull-out
Bruh,
method.
they
But they should have did better. I totally agree with you on that. They should have did way better when it came down to preparing them in the ways that they needed to. Like, everybody focused on like how you look as a society, what people are gonna think about you, like how you're supposed to upkeep yourself to a certain extent. But the crucial parts that they needed to know, they were never prepared for it. And then it was like trial and error. Holy shit, what's this? What are we doing? Like, what the fuck?
What's
Oh my
the
God.
best example in Queen Charlotte of how fast that shit can go wrong? Lady Danbury. What just happened?
So I looked up how old the pull-out method is.
Oh God.
It's
Oh,
actually in the Torah. The pull-out method is over 2,500 years old.
Oh crap! It's in the Bible too. It's in the Bible. I just remembered that.
Ladies and gentlemen, that means the pull-out method is older than Jesus.
No, but for real, the pull-out method is older than Jesus, bro.
All right. You
I
get
just- I was like, hey, how
real.
old is the pull-out method?
This is not where I saw this conversation go.
Hey, you learn something new every day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in all of our days, we have now figured out that the pull-out method is 2,500 years old.
You're welcome.
You're
welcome, internet.
The more you
I
know.
know.
More
We need the little meme that goes with the star that's like
Uh-huh.
We gotta put that in here.
Boogie's gonna figure it out. I figure.
It's gonna
How much you
pop
want
up
to bet he's
out of
looking for it
nowhere.
right now? I feel like he's looking for it right now.
Yeah, it'll pop up in a second.
But Virgo already touched on it. The Dowager Princess, George's mother.
Again, another horribly traumatized person
I want to box that
who
bitch.
is also, like y'all said about Queen Charlotte and Lady Danbury, playing the game to stay in it. But
How she did it was what irked me.
the racism,
You
I
can
can't,
Yeah.
I can't handle it.
bad bitches
That
and who's
was- yeah.
not the bad bitches though when it comes down to that. It's
Huh?
cool to play the game. Like you can tell the ones who fell into the game and the ones who stayed on top of the game.
Right.
Like she fell into it. She was like, all
Good
right,
point.
this is life. This is what the rules are. This is how you're supposed to play it. I'm just gonna go with that and say fuck it. I
And
have
she
nothing else.
committed so hard,
it.
she literally sat in a room full of men and said, I don't remember names, I'm female. Lady.
Right.
That. Then you have Queen Charlotte and you got Lady Danbury who's like, fuck
There
that.
it is.
I knew he found it. I knew he was looking for it.
You got Lady Danbury and you have Queen Charlotte who's like, fuck that. I know the game. I know how this shit is played. But guess what? I'm going to play this shit in my favor. I'm never going to be one of those mindless bitches who's going to just sit there and be like a yes woman.
Listen,
Because
one thing about
we have
them,
enough of those.
one thing that I truly love about Danbury and Charlotte is that they played the game and they played it in your face.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
They never acted like, well, I'm just a woman. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. No, I know what the fuck I'm
I know
doing.
what I'm doing.
And who gonna check me?
That
It was
part.
a quick, where's the meme? Who gonna check me, boo?
And who gonna check
That's
me?
what they were.
Because Danbury has the queen on her side. So you can't check that bitch. And the queen is the queen. You damn sure not checking her.
Right.
So what the fuck you finna do?
That's a checkmate on its own. Before they even walked in, it was checkmate.
Shit, as soon as they walk in, checkmate, they won.
Then they made a solid friendship at that, to the where it carried on for years. They were locked in, so it was like, who you fucking with, bitch? They locked in for years, bro. We talking
You
years.
fucking.
I also like that Lady Danbury was one of the only people that could check her.
Right.
That
She was
part.
the only one that could talk
Like-
to her the way it was
Yeah,
needed.
She was her advisor, but then also it's like, nah, you gotta step up and do things for us because you're the only one that like
You can.
has the power to change things for us. So it's like
Mhm.
I really appreciated that aspect of their friendship. I think it was very well written, and their friendship is one of my favorite aspects of the show. Continuing on,
I ain't
even
got
though
a
it's-
friendship like that. I don't want
Right.
it.
Exactly.
Yeah, fuck her.
Exactly.
That's real friendships. Real friends check their friends. But I love the way that she went about it. She never checked her in front of people. Kind of like how they say, like, stand together as a unit in public, but in private, check your people.
Right.
She had enough respect of her to be like, you do your thing. I got my words later, and you know it. It came to a point, it was as they got older, it was like, I went too far, didn't I? Yeah, you did, bitch.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, you did.
My
Yeah, you did.
fault.
Just a little.
My fault.
You know, you'll
I
learn from
loved. You could see how long the friendship was developing in season 1, where she Danbury like curtsied and she didn't go that low, and she's like, "Is that as low as you can go?" And she's like, "With these knees, yeah."
Yeah.
And like she smirked and was like, "Go ahead,
I'll
stand
allow
up, bro."
I'll allow
You're
it.
right. That was that. You're right. Get on up.
It's
But,
that she brings that playfulness out of her though. She's always serious, and then like Danbury will bring out that soft side, that playful everything you side out of her. I feel like it's a great balance.
It's a great balance. So since we already here, this was actually a later question, but fuck it, we here now. We just gonna keep going with the Danbury and Charlotte friendship. I personally love at the fact that Danbury checked herself with how she was acting with Charlotte, because at first Danbury was only doing this to secure herself.
Right.
Yeah.
And then when she was like, I haven't been treating you like an actual friend, so let's start this over.
Also, side note, my most satisfying moment for season 2 was Anthony going in the lake. My most satisfying moment for Queen Charlotte was Lord Danbury falling the fuck over.
Yo, the fact that he died in back shots mid-stroke,
bruh,
I was on the floor.
Even more so than that was like
crazy.
The scene between Lady Danbury and her, I guess, maid, where it's like, like they had like it choreographed for what to do. This
they had been waiting for that shit for years. Because the thing is, I heard the thud and I'm like, ain't no kind of way. Ain't no way this man just killed the fuck over.
This man just died.
And I fully expected them to like turn. I expected the camera to like pan over to him and he would like have broken something or injured himself.
But the fact that he was dead?
Nope.
Oh no, he did.
He did.
Oh, bro. Oh, yes, man died mid-stroke, bro.
Wait a minute.
Mid-stroke.
Yeah, he was
getting it from the back. He was,
Did he even make any noise? You heard like
you didn't hear anything, and then you just heard the thud.
You heard the bed hitting the wall. There's like a 3-second pause, and then boom.
Yep.
And that's it.
That's all you heard.
That's how you know you got good coochie. I'm just saying. You just got no good.
When you can kill a man in the put. Listen.
But it's so satisfying though, because he's.
You know, a lot of people say that that's how they want to die. Anyway, a lot of men say they want to die like that. He did it. He lived it. He lived it, and he died well.
He lived to tell the tale.
He lived the tale.
No, he did.
Died.
No, technically, he
died
didn't.
right on in there.
Right. But
got
he
that
was
mind,
so
and he saw the light and was like,
yes.
"I'm gonna take it."
Bro, I hated him. I fucking hated her husband. He was so annoying.
But I think he was written that way on purpose.
Yeah.
But more so than that, like I like, does the actor look like that, or did they?
No, he does not.
Really
That's prosthetic. That's not his face.
Oh, thank
Why
you God.
did they do that to that man? He looks.
I think that was the point.
Like he looked like he was wearing blackface, and I was just like, is this intentional?
I have no clue. Hold on. I found a picture of the actual actor. Hold on.
It never occurred to me to look up what he actually looks like.
This is what he actually
Why
looks
did
like.
they do that to
Okay,
me?
all right. That is the makeup made it so much worse.
Yeah, the makeup made it really bad. But yeah, like
with the makeup, he looks like he's been road hauled.
Like,
ugh.
They did not have to do him like that.
Yeah, they did him so dirty.
Yeah, they did.
They could have just left him as he was. If we're doing, even if it was like he's a little older, like aged him up, they could have still left him as he was. They didn't have to make him look like that.
Well, no, I think the whole
He looked
point
like
is to
Douglas'
make him
daddy.
as unpleasant as possible.
Yeah.
Physically, verbally, like just make this guy gross.
Yeah. I think that was the point because his character was gross as shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He really was.
He honestly was. So seeing Charlotte in her younger years, does she now make a lot of sense?
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
I feel like this season added a lot of humanity to her, and also, excuse me, because I burped into the mic.
I was gonna ask, do you feel better now? But
Actually, yes, I do. I do feel a lot better right now. It's yeah. But if I write this is a Sunjoy, it's not even like carbonated.
Time out. It's getting too dark in here. Give me a second.
You got.
Sam is closer to like an Irish wolfhound.
But they call him Moose on the show.
Yeah, I know, because it's a Rocky and Bullwinkle joke.
Yeah.
Okay. So, back to seeing how in depth Charlotte really is now. I watching Queen Charlotte. Okay, honestly, for people trying to get into Bridgerton, watch Queen Charlotte first.
Yeah.
Because Queen Charlotte adds a lot of backstory to some of the people that you see. And then on top of that, it makes sense seeing her interactions with George.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, real quick, her interactions with George, we're going to go more in depth with that in part 2. But that goddamn scene in the observatory, not when she's looking at Venus in the telescope, but that whole damn back and forth should not have hit the way it did. That right there was impeccable writing.
It was amazing.
It was.
It was.
Even though some teeny tiny part of me kind of wanted her to slap him.
You know what? I figured it out.
He's a strong hand.
Virgo is Louise when she becomes an adult. Virgo is Louise Belcher. Yes. You
Fair.
are adult Louise Belcher, and that is not an insult at all because Louise is the greatest fucking character.
You know the thing about that is my sister, to talk me into watching Bob's Burgers, she goes, Louise is you.
Yes.
But Louise is not my favorite character in that show. I like her, but she's not my favorite.
Quick side. Who is your favorite character?
Linda.
That's valid. That's valid as fuck. That's valid as shit. Linda is a great mom.
I fucking love Linda. I fell in love with Linda when she flashed the TV camera.
Boobity, boobity, boobity. Okay. Back on topic. I just needed to know that real quick. I love you, man. Oh my god, I love you so much. But back to the shit. Okay. So, actually, I think we covered everything. That was fast. Fuck it. Whatever.
I was gonna say that was quick.
That was quick. What?
Oh, also,
we were concise.
Snacky. It's a crocheted Crowley.
You should pretty much. I didn't even really think about that, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, my brain's always uncomfortable.
Give him some glass. Give him some shades.
If I can, you know what? I might have to get like the little ones that people make for cats. That's actually brilliant. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm getting him sunglasses.
Yeah. I love you so much. Yes. Y'all are great. But shit, it looks like we went over everything. We all agreed this is a great fucking season. We're gonna come back with part 2, and we're gonna have Eb and T on there, and we're possibly Babe, hopefully. And we're gonna get on this shit because the second part, if you haven't watched the show, Lady Danbury starts fucking somebody after her husband died.
Oh,
Throw you the fuck off. No, it's not really gonna throw you off, but you gonna look real different at a friendship she got.
Here's a thing I noticed. Have we noticed his resemblance to one particular Bridgerton boy?
What, Benedict?
No. Did anybody notice that he favors Colin?
Oh shit!
Look close. He actually favors Colin Bridgerton.
He actually kind of does. Also, a behind the scenes thing. The actress for young Charlotte does not actually have those moles.
Yeah,
they made a mole, like they casted Golda, which is older Charlotte's moles on her face, and put them on hers.
Oh wow!
So they look that much. It's crazy because they're not related at all, but they look so fucking alike.
They do. Like I literally had to
insane.
keep reminding myself that this is a production and not something that was filmed years ago. It was that good.
Yo, the casting was fucking amazing. Everybody looked similar to their older actors. I love the actress for young Danbury. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful.
Me
And she's
too.
funny. She is funny as shit.
I will say this though.
Mm-hmm.
For the people who decided they want to not watch Queen Charlotte, there is a little like Easter egg that was in Queen Charlotte that should have told you who was gonna pop up in season 3.
Yep.
And I didn't catch on to it until when I watched season 3 and that thing came back up and I was like, oh, I thought the dude made that, but it wasn't. It wasn't the.
Oh
Yep.
yeah. You minute
Yep.
to make that connection too.
Yeah.
So they're connected.
Mm-hmm.
They're connected.
They're very
They're all-
connected.
they're
They're
all-
very connected.
I think we should do that. I want to do a marathon to find the Easter egg.
Oh, we can definitely do that. I'm scared and horny. That's valid. That's valid.
Markiplier, I'm everything.
To be.
I love Mark. Marky Moo Moo.
Me too. I really hope Iron Lung doesn't suck.
I have faith in Mark that it won't suck. But any final thoughts on Queen Charlotte?
They can
Must
wait
watch.
till the end of part 2. Mine can.
Okay.
Same.
Everybody waiting? All right.
It's a must watch. I'm gonna say the same thing. It's a must watch. It's a must watch.
It's the must watch, bro.
Regardless.
Like, seriously, it really is. It's such a nice story. So next episode we're gonna get into Danbury. We're gonna get more into George's
Issues.
therapeutic tactics.
Uh,
We're not gonna get too heavy into it because it can be possibly triggering for some people because it was a lot to see.
Yeah.
It was very hard to watch. And we are also going to talk about Danbury and Violet because they also played a big role in this season. If you just actually, I don't know, watch it, bitch. But anywho, that's all we got for right now. Excuse me, go watch the other 2 episodes of Bridgerton, all things Bridgerton. Episode 1 is about season 1, episode 2 is about season 2. We will be coming out with a lot more shit. I think we have at least like 4 or 5 more things to talk about with the show in its entirety. Go follow 3 Blerd Ninjas on everything. Brain. Fuck. Also our other people's shits, Cyber Comics, All Hell, Pandora, the Comedian Coalition, and of course 242 Cosplay Nation. Again, founded by the lovely SJ Slays and her Bahamian cosplay group. They're all fucking awesome. Make sure to check out 3 Blerd Ninjas every Wednesday, 10:30 nigga time, because we ain't never on time. And make sure to watch 3 Blerd Beats every Friday, same time. Yeah. Fuck off. Bye. Where's the goddamn outro? Where's the fucking outro? Oh wait, I scrolled down too far. Okay.